The Indian criminal justice system. What happens when you see someone breaking the law? You immediately think of calling the police. Why does this happen? This happens because either in a real life or in films, you have seen the police inspectors arresting criminals. But interestingly, it is not the police who takes decision about the person's misdeed. It is the court of the law that decides whether the accused is guilty or not. In fact, a proper procedure has to be followed. This procedure is known as the criminal justice system. As per the Constitution, every citizen who is charged of a crime has to be given a fair trial. Let us examine a fictional case that goes through a process that most criminal cases go through. The police. The police is responsible for preventing and investigating any crime and upholding the law of the country. Investigation involves recording statements of witnesses and gathering evidences from scene of crime. Based on its investigation, the police take action. The police can take into custody a suspect for crimes like murder, robbery, theft, or kidnapping, known as cognizable offences, without taking prior authorization from the court. The police needs a warrant, that is, permission of court, to arrest a suspect for non-cognizable offences, such as public nuisance, assault, and mischief. One summer afternoon, there is a huge commotion at the Goyal household. Mr. Goyal's sister, Shanti, who has come from Mumbai to attend a wedding, could not find her diamond necklace. Where did you keep it?
Yesterday night, I kept it on this table and forgot about it. Now it's not there, Bhaiya.
How can you be so careless? Don't worry, it must be in that room somewhere.
No, I checked thoroughly. The necklace is not there.
Shanti's husband, Mr. Verma, thinks that the necklace is stolen. It must have been stolen. Did anyone come here in the morning? Let me think. Oh yes, Hari the Dhobi. Mr. Goyal and Mr. Verma enters the Dhobi's house and find him counting money. The two men assume that Dhobi has stolen the necklace and got the money by selling it. What happened, Sahab? Where did you got so much money, Hari? I have saved it from my earnings. But why are you asking that? Did you come to our house in the morning? Yes, Sahab. Then you must have stolen the diamond necklace and sold it. I don't know. What are you talking about? You will, once I call the police. However, the Constitution does not give the power to the police to decide whether a person is guilty or not. Therefore, investigation should be carried out in accordance with the law of the land and with full regard for human rights. Article 22 of the Constitution grants certain rights to an arrested person: to be informed about the offence for which he or she is arrested, right to consult a lawyer of one's own choice, to be presented before a magistrate within 24 hours of arrest, not to be tortured while in police custody. Admission made in police detention cannot be treated as a proof against accused. Boys below 15 years of age and women cannot be called to police station for questioning. Besides the discussed rights, the Supreme Court has laid down a certain procedure known as D.K. Basu Guidelines, which all police officials need to follow while making an arrest, detention, that is, keeping in custody, or questioning of a suspect. These guidelines include the following. Police personnel who make an arrest or interrogate a suspect must wear lucid, precise and discernible identification with name and his/her designation. A memo containing date and time of the arrest should be prepared while taking a suspect into custody. It should bear the sign of at least one witness, maybe relative, and countersigned by arrested person. In case the memo is signed by someone other than a family member, then the arrested or detained person has the right to inform relatives or friends. If friends or family live outside the district, then the police should inform the time, place of arrest, and place of detention within 8 to 12 hours of the arrest.
Mr. Goyal visits the police station. There has been a theft in my house. I want to arrest the dhobi for the crime.
But you have to lodge the FIR first, sir.
First Information Report, FIR. What is an FIR? First Information Report is recording of information regarding a cognizable offence by a police officer immediately after its occurrence or discovery. Only after an FIR has been lodged, the police can initiate a probe into a crime. For instance, the police could take action only after Mr. Goyal filed a complaint against Hari with the police. An FIR includes the following information: date, time and place of offence, detailed descriptive recording of the incident, name and identity of the accused and witnesses if any, name and address of the complainant. Where to file an FIR? An FIR is generally lodged at the police station, under whose jurisdiction the crime has occurred, and it can be given either orally or in written. Nevertheless, law provides that one can file case at any police station, and it is the responsibility of police to forward the FIR to appropriate police station. Since not registering an FIR at the appropriate time can cause hindrance in the dispensing of justice, police station is bound by law to file an FIR even if the informer cannot give details of the incident. The informer has every right to verify the information and then sign the FIR. The police must provide a free of cost copy of the FIR to the informant. Refusal to lodge a complaint. Refusing to file an FIR is illegal according to Criminal Procedure Code. In the event of an officer in charge refusing to file an FIR, the informant can approach an official of higher designation or can directly approach the concerned magistrate's court or before Human Rights Commission. Once the statement of the aggrieved party is recorded, an order is issued for further inquiry into the offence. Once the FIR is filed, investigation is carried out, which includes collection of evidences and recording of statement of witnesses.
Mr. Goyal returns to Hari's house with the policeman. The policeman arrests Hari and takes him along with the money found in his house.
Bailable and non-bailable offences. A suspect can file or bail depending on the nature of offence. For offences that are bailable, the accused can pay bail without appearing in the court. In case of non-bailable offences, the suspect has to apply for bail in the court. Once bail is arranged, the accused has to sign a bond to appear for trial whenever the court summons. At times, another person may have to stand as surety, that is, someone who is responsible for ensuring that the suspect shows up for trial. In Hari's case, his family could not arrange for bail, so he had to languish in jail until the trial. The investigating officer prepares a written report based on his or her findings known as charge sheet and files for a trial in magistrate's court. The public prosecutor. According to our justice system, any criminal offence is regarded as a felony committed against the society. So, when Hari's case goes to court, it will be called State versus Hari, and not Mr. Goyal versus Hari. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the state to ensure that the criminal is prosecuted. A public prosecutor, chosen by the state, represents the interest of the state. The public prosecutor plays a key role in dispensing of justice. He must be unbiased and should present all perspectives of a case justly so that the court can pass a fair judgment. The defense lawyer. The defense lawyer too has an important role in ensuring a fair trial.
The police found some money from your house. Tell the court where you got it from. In Hari's case, the public prosecutor presents all facts and evidences collected by the police and examine all witnesses so that the truth is revealed.
As per Article 22 of the Indian Constitution, all people have a fundamental rights to be defended by a lawyer. Moreover, if the accused does not have the resources to appoint a lawyer, then the court must assign one. Article 39A of the Constitution provides it is the duty of the state to assign a lawyer for all citizens who are unable to engage one due to poverty or any other disability. The defense lawyer makes sure that the accused gets a fair trial, and for that he or she thoroughly cross-examines all witnesses and facts presented by public prosecutor. The judge. Judges play the most crucial role in the whole justice system. They are responsible for conducting a fair and unbiased trial. After going over every detail and minutely examining all evidences, judges decide whether the accused is guilty or not guilty. Depending on the severity of the crime, the judge pronounces sentence that could be a fine or prison term or both. A fair trial. According to rule of the law, everyone irrespective of their caste, class, gender or religion is equal in the eyes of law. Therefore, everyone has the right to a fair trial when accused. Moreover, Article 21 of the Indian Constitution that assures the right to life affirms that a person's life or freedom can be taken away only by pursuing a balanced and fair legal process. Thus, a fair trial implies that Article 21 of the Indian Constitution is not violated and all people, irrespective of their differences, are treated equally. Essentials of a fair trial. The following conditions need to be fulfilled for a fair trial. The accused is given a copy of FIR, charge sheet and all evidence based on which charges are framed. Family and friends can be present at the trial that is held in open court. Trial is held in the presence of the accused. The accused is defended by a lawyer, which if necessary should be provided by the state. The defense is given ample opportunity to cross-examine, that is, question an individual who has previously been examined by other party to assess the authenticity of his or her statement and present witnesses to prove that the accused is not guilty. Let us return to Hari's story to see what happened during the trial. The court appointed a defense lawyer, Yamini Jaswal, for Hari, as his family could not afford it. Advocate Yamini Jaswal met Hari and his family and thoroughly studied the statements and evidences presented against him. Finally, after languishing in the jail for another 2 months, the case came up for hearing. The public prosecutor presented all facts and evidences that indicated that Hari stole the ornaments from Goel residence. Advocate Yamini Jaiswal cross-examined all witnesses as well as the investigating officer to ascertain the truth. As the trial was nearing its end, it was revealed by the investigating officer that they had recovered Mr. Goel's sister's ornament from a local pawnbroker. The pawnbroker revealed that 2 young boys sold them to him. Further investigation exposed that they were Mr. Goel's son's friend who had fallen into bad company. On that particular day, they were at the Goel's household, and when nobody was around, They picked up the necklace lying on the table. After hearing the testimony of the investigating officer and analyzing the facts, the judge acquitted Hari.
Hari, you are now free. You are hereby acquitted of the charges filed against you by Mr. Goyal. The police will return the money recovered from your house.